Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your Spiritual Path Tarot reading for June 2019. This tarot reading is intended for those of you who are spiritually gifted, on a spiritual journey right now, or just awakening to your spirituality, okay? So I'm going to start by pulling a card here, Taurus, to see what the overall energy and messages for your spiritual path for June 2019. Okay, so we have celebration. You know what, Taurus, with this, because this is a spiritual, reading about your spiritual path and journey, I feel that you have graduated somehow, some way in the spiritual realms. There is a cause for celebration. This could even be in the physical, where you've been taking like a Reiki class or something like that, or you're finally making the transition from corporate world to doing spiritually based practice full time. This is just very positive energy, Taurus, for you guys in regards to your spirituality and journey for the month of June. Very nice. I love to see that. It pops, like with just such positive vibes. So let's pull some more cards. You know what? Some of you might even be attending like some sort of seminar or metaphysical fair, because this can also be about a gathering, but this would be a spiritual gathering, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so needing space and believe in yourself. All right, so Taurus, just as the season in the northern hemisphere is about to turn into summer in the month of June, I feel you guys are coming out of like a period of quietness and stillness, of solitude, but with needing space, Taurus, you guys needed some time away. You needed some spiritual recharging. I kind of feel like something happened here, because that card's in black and white, and that's really pulling me. I feel some of you, there's something that really hurt you, and it kind of puts you in hermit mode, solitary mode, and you could have been around people, but you were really, like this depicts, just within yourself, okay? And now on the other side of that is this beautiful green, which is the whole theme of this, green being the heart chakra, breaking out of the bubble, okay, in lush with color, and the yellow solar plexus. We've got the crystal right here, the yellow, I forget the name of it, I'm sorry, it's just, I'm like, what is it? I can't remember. But it's for solar plexus, for empowerment, okay? So I see that here, Taurus. So we go from this black and white kind of hurt, needing space, needing to mend, needing to figure things out, into this burst of colors in heart chakra and solar plexus, where heart chakra, we're coming back to life. So solar plexus, we're feeling strong, confident, able, capable, and very grounded within ourselves, busting through anything that's holding us back. And so it's like this beautiful transition, like a graduation, for some of you. And also, man, you're going from some heavy, Taurus, into some really positive, uplifting vibes that you're doing better than you realize. You may have been seeing yourself in this, especially if you've been like trying to get yourself out there spiritually, or really grow your gift. Or even those of you who like have started to awaken, it makes you feel very segregated, okay? So regardless of how that's playing out for you in your life, based on your spirituality and the journey of that, that's shifting now, Taurus. to where we're no longer solitary. We're finding our soul tribe, and there's happiness, there's celebration, there's coming together, there's healing, there's I feel like togetherness. I don't know, very strongly for you guys. Let's pull some more cards. All right, our jumper crystals. To me, this is like that confirmation. Like some of you are graduating like Reiki class, or like receiving your certificate, I should say. Or there's some other like spiritual practice, something that you've been working at, and it's like you're completing it, okay? Also, for others of you with this crystals, if you aren't very familiar with crystals, this is Spirit saying it's time for you to go into that world and that understanding. For me personally, crystals are more of a newer thing on my journey. Like 7 years ago, I didn't understand the like craze. I like worked with crystals and nothing, absolutely nothing, okay? And then now, I totally get it. And, you know, I'm very particular about the crystals that I will purchase and bring into my home and work with. And, yeah, I feel it. I get it. I know it now. So if you have tried to work with crystals and they were just like not speaking to you, it's because your vibration wasn't there yet. You weren't at that point on your spiritual journey. But you know, the little bit of work that you did do with them, it triggered you and activated you in ways that you're not aware of, okay? And so in June, it's a very good idea to get into the realm of crystals if you don't know, or you haven't before, or you've tried and it just hasn't worked. Like, this is a very good time. Others of you, Spirit's saying some crystal Reiki would probably do you a world of wonder and help pull you out of this energy and put you in that space of just really strong empowerment so that you know what you're here to do. And look at that, spiritual companion. This is a new friend coming in, Taurus. A new spiritual friend where you can talk about spirit, you can grow, your consciousness can expand, you can share ideas and experiences, okay? And that could be what some of the celebration is about, is just coming into contact with such a like-minded person. This person might also be the one that opens the door to the world of crystals for you. Or if you're already very well versed in crystals, you may be opening the door for that person, okay? Solitude Journey, yeah. Some of you have been at this, you know, for a while by yourself, and we picked up on that at the beginning of the reading, and that's changing, Taurus. Spirit is bringing you a companion, somebody who is very soul-based and spiritual, just like you, who's going to resonate with you, who's going to understand you. You're going to understand them. There's a lot of happiness, and it's like you're no longer feeling alone and just kind of out of it. Because, you know, for me personally, there's been times where there's plenty of spiritual-based people that I knew, but I didn't feel like I really resonated or connected with them on a personal level. You know, spiritually learning, fine, yeah, for sure, but on a personal one-on-one, no way ever. And so that it can get really lonely, right? Because even though you're thirsty for spiritual growth, you're still human. You still need companionship. You still need laughter and fun and all of those experiences, okay? And Spirit is bringing that in for you. The empath, look at that. So Taurus, some of you, this right here is the confirmation from Spirit that you are indeed an empath, and you need to explore that much further if you have not already. Okay, others of you, this could be that this new spiritual companion is a true empath, like genuinely can sense other people and go deep down into their heart and soul and feel them and heal them. Okay, because empaths tend to be healers. So Taurus, if you're an empath, you might really want to look into healing with crystals, okay? Because even like the glass on here, crystal, like I know that's not crystal, but it's just I'm seeing the connection there. And you know, the spiritual companion here, they're holding hands with the flower, and then like the same similar flower with the empath. So whoever this new companion is for you, Taurus, you guys are very much in alignment, in sync with each other, and you're going to heal each other in big ways, really empower each other as well. But man, those of you who have felt a calling but haven't really looked into like becoming a healer or healing with crystals, or even like essential oils, because of the flowers that I see, like the essential oils, like aromatherapy, like all that type of healing, Taurus, I feel is a calling for some of you, and you need this confirmation to hear that, to really start pursuing that and believing in that yourself. Those of you who are already on that journey, I think it's like it's time that it's going to go to like the next level, the next step, and that's why this spiritual companion is coming in for you to help you with that. And lastly, we have dream messages. So Taurus, very important that you are paying attention to your dreams and what's happening there. Upon waking, I would highly recommend just jotting down a few notes of what your dreams were about, even if it seems very random or insignificant, because as an empath, there's information's coming to you in your dream time, in your dreamland, about different things that you're working on to overcome within, different people in your life that you're helping, you know, as just a friend or whatever, or even those you're helping at a spiritual level as like a spiritual leader for them, okay? Spirit's bringing you messages in your dream time to help you with those healings. Man, Taurus, this is all about healing, to be honest with you. And I highly encourage you guys that aren't actively pursuing, learning, growing in healing spiritually, do it. You are gifted. Like, you have the rites of passage for this. And I don't know, something really kind of made you fall on your booty, and maybe you kind of just let it go. You lost faith. I don't know. But Spirit's really like pulling you back in and saying, no, it's time to shine. It's not time to walk alone anymore. I have somebody coming in for you, and they will understand you. They've had a very similar path as you have, okay? And look at, even Spirit brought through the yellow and the green very strongly there. And then here, look at the purple, and then the like black and white with the black and white. So Taurus, yeah, this is all about heart chakra and solar plexus as well as crown, okay? So I feel you're getting an upgrade to solar plexus, heart, and crown chakra in the month of June. And this person coming into your world is part of that process, okay? So let's pull some more cards. All right, so we got a jumper. Okay, nice. Yes, Taurus, 10 of lessons. This is an incredibly challenging energy that you are overcoming, and you are about to have a season of rapid growth and expansion. You have been walking a pretty tough path, Taurus. No wonder you coming in as needing space and solitude journey, because you have been going through it, but it's, even if it has not seemed any way remotely related to your spiritual growth, it has been. And you're going to see this in June. Like, just so much is going to start changing for you. Like, doors just opening for you. And look at what comes out under the spiritual companion, the intuition healer. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is a person whose energy is incredibly healing, Taurus. They help you restore your faith in yourself, in your faith in spirit. They help you grow your spiritual gifts, okay? But the primary energy of this person is a healer, like to help restore you, and that's coming out under this spiritual companion. So that's a beautiful lineup. This is a very awesome soul that Spirit is aligning you to. Under Solitude Journey, we have the Six of Manifestations, and this is Spirit reminding you that even though you have walked a lot on your own, remember the kindness of strangers and other people that just kind of showed up randomly out of nowhere in times when you really needed it. Spirit is saying, that was me having your back. And I know you've been walking through this desert, okay? You see this wise turtle carrying a whole ecosystem on its back as it travels through this desert. That's you, Taurus. And Spirit's saying, I've come and I've helped you. I know that it's been hard and you've felt very alone, but remember the kindness of strangers that you've had. Remember the little synchronicities and the perfect words at the perfect moment that have happened along this journey, because that was me walking with you. But I can only give you guidance, and I can only help provide you strength. It's up to you, Taurus, to do the work. You're the one that's physically embodied, so you have to walk the journey. You have to do the work. But I promise you, Spirit is never away from us. Spirit is always guiding us and giving us strength, but we've got to do the work, and you did. And Spirit's just reminding you that I was there with you the whole way through, Taurus. And now that you are coming to the juncture that you are in June, you're going to be able to look back and really appreciate that and see that for what it was. Under the empath, we have the Four of Activations. So this is really talking a lot about you, Taurus, and I think many of you are going to notice an upgrade to your spiritual gift, your ability to sense into other people's heart space, psyche, etc. Because this is where previous activations are now finally rooting very solidly in your subconscious mind. And I'm not surprised, since you have really overcome quite a bit with this 10 of Lessons. You have grown wise, Taurus. Yes, and look at that, the light worker. This is a confirmation of 1000%, Taurus, that you are here for a spiritual mission this lifetime, okay? You are 100%, and this is sitting under your dreams. So Spirit's really trying to help you and give you guidance in your dream time and point the way and let you know what you're supposed to be doing. And June is a very big month for you, and I love that this is the Six of Manifestations, because this is right at the center of the reading. And if you come up, the Zodiac celebration is actually card 61. So 6 being June, you add 6 and 1, 7. So I feel between June to the end of July is when all of this is unfolding for you guys. You're receiving an upgrade. You're completing a cycle of solitude and deep spiritual growth that has been intense. And Spirit's bringing you in new people, new soul tribe members, plus a healer that's going to just help you in incredible ways, Taurus. Oh my goodness. And you're going to look back and you're going to realize how strong you are and how much you've gained and how wise you've become, and your spiritual gifts, my God, like you're just expanding. And then I would say by the end of July, you know what your mission is, you know how you want to execute it, you're fully grown. There's that, like that graduation, okay, where you may have been feeling like the underdog in May, but now by the end of July, you are on top of your game. You're confident, you're secure, your gifts have expanded, and you know what you're here for. It's very liberating, Taurus. It's very freeing to your soul. You're going to be one happy bowl by the end of July. So let's pull one more card here. But man, if you ever needed confirmation that you're spiritually gifted and you're here for purpose to use that spiritual gift, boom, right there, all day long. Okay, you must decide. Oh, I love Spirit. So, Taurus, this is Spirit coming in saying it's time to leave the past behind and decide to step into your divinity, into your true path forward, and recognize that Earth is the schoolhouse, and all you've been through is ultimately just preparing you for the very next step on your never-ending journey, all right? And this particular life, you are here to share your spiritual gifts with humanity, and you big time healer, okay? It could also be that, like, you could be a teacher of spiritual practice of some kind as well. But man, the healer aspect is so strong in this reading for you guys. And you know, the light worker is also multifaceted in spiritual gifts. So you could have a couple of different spiritual gifts. I mean, 4 of activations, there could be 4 different things. Like, you could be a medium, you could understand Reiki, you could be a palm reader, and a tarot card reader. Okay, those are all different skills. But the light worker is multifaceted, is multi-talented, has mastered a lot of spirituality over many, many lifetimes, okay? And that's what's coming through in your reading. And through June and July, you're coming into full consciousness of this. You're being upgraded and expanded, and new people are coming in to walk with you on this next part of your journey. So it's an exciting time for you guys, Taurus, spiritually. It's a graduation. It's moving on from some really challenging spiritual lessons. So pat yourself on the back and pay attention to those dreams, and decide that you do matter, that you are here for purpose, and own your spirituality and your spiritual gifts, and Spirit will just lift you and support you. Okay, so Taurus, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.